Directions for Mission 3. So on this page, we see the map, and here we see the list of guidelines and the items that need to be located as you proceed through your mission. We are going to enter, see if I get a different color here. I'll use pink. We're going to be at the LZ, which is going to be at the library. From here, you will single file in this direction. Single file means that there's soldiers on both sides with leadership in the middle. So it'll look something like that with the 3 squads. And then when you get to this location, the leader is going to have to make a determination about how he or she wants to continue with the formation. You cannot go beyond this particular line. So it'll be the leader's decision whether or not he or she wants to continue using the single file staggered, which would place them about right here, or they could use a whole platoon wedge, or they could use 3 wedge formations. They'll then walk in this particular direction. When they get to the edge of the school here, they once again need to adjust because your new left limit becomes the building and your right is always going to be on this line right here. Keep in mind, whenever you see a road, you are expected to have each person scroll to the road. Your patch is on your left shoulder. The first person needs to run across the street to this location with his or her shoulder facing the road. They will then point into this direction. The next soldier comes up, scrolls to the road, which means they are looking in this direction. And then the third party relieves this individual, at which point this person is crossing the street to relieve this person. And then this person continues on with the formation. And then you simply just continue with that process. There will be possibly a road here. And once you get to this location, we definitely have a road here where you need to scroll to the road. Entering the My Lai village. Remember, if you encounter the enemy and they say no VC, you have to let them go. Once you get through the village, you are going to make this left and then move into the circle. And the circle is where we are pretending we are spending the night. And we are going to have security by positioning each soldier in a secured, circled perimeter with leadership in the middle. At this point, each student will pull out the range card and then draw what they see from their left and right. And what I mean by that is everybody has a range card, and with that range card, you are going to be responsible for what you see, your far left, your far right, and then you are going to draw what you see. You're going to draw a house, maybe there's a road, whatever it is that you see in your field of vision. And if everybody does this, we now have a visual of what's in front of us as we spend the night in the field. And then if this person watches their location, we should have a 360-degree view of everything in our field of vision. Keep in mind, as you are walking, you are also responsible for looking for the items that are located here. There will be pieces of wood that look like this here, painted black on one side with numbers. And these items can be spread throughout the area. You are required to locate all 10 items. If all 10 items are located, then that means you will receive full points. You also want to keep track of casualties because casualties are deductions. Civilian casualties are also deductions. And as you're walking, let's just say you're walking in this direction, if you encounter the enemy here, if your leader decides to drop napalm on the enemy, that increases your time. And the goal for each class is to make it from the starting point to this point within the least amount of time, least amount of casualties, least amount of civilian casualties, locating the 10 items, and then responding to any tunnel. If you see a mark on the ground that looks like this, that is letting you know that there is a tunnel. You need to send your tunnel rat into the area, or you could choose not to. And that's it for this simulation. Good luck with Mission 3.